Okay, so now let's move to the next surface. Okay, let's say we are given y equal to x squared plus z squared minus 2x minus 6z plus 10. Okay, so okay, so what is this equation? Okay, so we know that, let's say we have let's look at the example. Okay, let's recall back, okay, the previous example. Okay, so we know that, let's say we have z equal to x squared plus y squared. Okay, so this is a bowl, right? It's a shape of a bowl. Okay, so it will be like this. Okay, and since it is a z, so it will be parallel to the z axis lah. Okay, so y and x. Okay, or let's say if we have y equal to x squared plus z squared. Okay, so it will be, basically it will be at the, it's still a bowl, but okay, so it is here. Okay, alright, or let's say if we have x, y squared plus z squared. Okay, so it's still a bowl, but it will be like that. Okay, here x, y and z. Okay, so it's a parallel to this axis. Okay, so y, so it will be this one. Okay, this is the graph, this is the graph, and this is the graph. Okay, so now let's look at here. We look at here, we need to sketch the surface of y, x squared plus z squared. So let's say, like, considering that we don't have this. Okay, so basically it will be the basic graph will be this one here. Okay, so it's parallel to the y axis. Okay, so if we have more than that, okay, so let's say like basically y equal to x minus 1 squared plus z, let's say plus 2 squared. So meaning that basically this bowl, the original one here, is shifted at x equal to 1 here and z equal to minus 2 here. Okay, so it be, we shifted like x equal to 1 and z equal to minus 2, for example, minus 2. So it will be shifted and the center is there, so your bowl will be there. Okay, alright. Okay, so you should know the basic graph, okay, so that you can imagine what will be the graph that you will sketch. Okay, alright, so now let's sketch that one. Okay, so of course we need to modify this equation first. Okay, because okay, so because it's too long here, right? Okay, so now how we want to modify this? Okay, so do you know about completing the squares? Okay, so you need to do completing the square for this case. Okay, so first, of course, you need to merge, you need to collect all the x. Okay, and then you need to collect all the z. Okay, so I try to make it easy for you to complete the square. Okay, so first we have x squared minus 2x. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to change this equation become a square equation lah. Okay, so that you can easily factorize. Okay, how you want to have that? Okay, so basically you need to find b squared over 2a squared. Okay, so what is b? B is minus 2. Okay, sorry, okay, b over 2a squared. So 2a is 1 here. Okay, so squared. Alright, so meaning that you will have minus 2 over 2 is minus 1. Minus 1 squared, it is 1. Okay, so this one is for x. Okay, so basically it will be x squared minus 2x. Okay, so you will plus 1. Okay, and then after you plus 1, basically you need to minus 1 at the back, right? Okay, so that one we will do later. Okay, so now let's try to do this completing the square. Again, we need to use the same formula, b over 2a squared. So you will have b is minus 6 this time, 2a is 1. so you'll have minus 3, right? So minus 3 squared, which is 9. So you're completing the square will be z squared minus 6z. Okay, so this time you plus 9. Okay, since you already plus 9, you need to minus your 9. Okay, and then you need to put back your plus 10 there. Okay, alright. Therefore, you need to simplify. 10 minus 1 minus 9 is already 0. Okay, so this one is already 0. Therefore, you will have x squared minus 2x plus 1, z squared minus 6z plus 9. Okay, so now you need to factorize. Okay, you need to factorize. For this one, you will have x 1 1, minus 2 you have minus lah. Okay, so you will have your x minus 1 squared. Okay, plus, okay, this time for that one you need to factorize as well. Z, kalau 9 you will have 3 because it's a square, right? So it of course will be same. So minus. Okay, so it will be, your completed square will be, so z minus 3 squared. Okay, so that one is your factorization. Okay, now you can see that the transformation from here to this one, okay, using completing the square. Okay, alright. Okay, so now you already have the standard equation. Okay, so y equal to x minus 1 squared plus z minus 3 squared. Okay, so of course now this is the equation that you want to solve, that you want to sketch. Okay, so you already look at here. Okay, this is 3 variable. Okay, so that you will have 3 traces. Okay, alright, so now you need to find the 3 traces. Okay, so the first plane will be, for this case you have x minus 1 squared, right? Okay, so of course your value, the trace for here is x equal to 1. Okay, for the trace of x equal to 1. Okay, so let's try x equal to 1. Okay, so just substitute the value. Okay, so you will have y equal to z minus 3 squared. Okay, alright, so you need to sketch for this one. Okay, so basically, okay, so the basic graph is y equal to z squared, isn't it? So y equal to z squared is, so y here, z here. Okay, so z is shifted to 3, so meaning that it will be 3. Okay, and then you substitute, if z equal to 3, okay, y will be equal to, what is the you know that this one is a smiling face. Okay, so but it's what you call that one, open to the right. Okay, so here is 1 3. Okay, so here is 9. Okay, so intersect at 9. Okay, so you will have this kind of graph. Okay, alright. Okay, so now for z lah. Okay, z equal to 3 this time. Okay, so z equal to 3, meaning that y equal to x minus 1 squared. Okay, so you know that your plane will be x and y. Okay, so here is y equal to x minus 1 squared. Okay, so meaning that x is shifted 1 unit. Okay, so for x equal to 0, okay, y also 1. Okay, so it will be like this. Okay, alright. Okay, so now for y pula. Okay, so we have, okay, just now we already have x equal to 1, z equal to 3. Okay, so now y equal to 0. Okay, y equal to 0. For y equal to 0. Okay, this is the last trace. So you will have x minus 1 squared plus z minus 3 squared equal to 0. Okay, so you know that this is a circle, right? So it's a circle. Okay, at point of, let's say here is x, here is z. So x is at center at 1, z is 3. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, but okay, so this one is 0. Okay, so the radius is 0, so here only a dot lah. Okay, so of course for this case you need to have a trace. Okay, alright, so you need to increase the value. Okay, so let's say y equal to 4. Okay, so normally in the exam they will give you the value. Okay, for the contour, x squared plus z minus 3 squared. Okay, so equal to 4. Okay, so let's say if you have y equal to 9, okay, so you will have x minus 1 squared plus z minus 3 squared equal to 9. Okay, so the same, you will have the same center of the circle, just different radius. Okay, so the radius, this one here is 2. For y equal to 4, 1, 2. So 1, so it will be minus 1. Right, so minus 1, minus 1. 1, 2. Okay, here 1, 2. Okay, so this is the circle. Okay, for y equal to 4, and then for 3 you will increase the value. Okay, so now this time you already have the case of y equal to 0. Here is y equal to 4, and this one here is y equal to 9. Okay, basically it's a circle. Alright, okay, so now you already have 3 traces, and including the level curve here. Okay, so all the level curve with the traces here you need to combine. Okay, so what will be the shape?